guys, and welcome back to another All Heart video. So for today's video, I just wanted to share with you some of our favorite holiday traditions. These are traditions that we partake in every single holiday season starting in December. So as you can see, the very first activity is my children being able to decorate their own holiday tree. So this tree, I believe I picked it up at Michael's a couple of years ago, and sometimes I'll switch out the decorations like I did this year. So my children are helping to string the little gold tassel through all of the ornaments, so it's perfect for their fine motor skills and their hand and eye coordination, not to mention the fact that it's just a lot of fun for them to decorate their very own tree. Now I used just the battery operated lights, that way they didn't have to worry about actually plugging anything in. They could turn it off and on very easily. And this was just such a fun thing for them to do, and they've been doing it for a couple of years, and it's just something that they really look forward to every single year. Now, apart from decorating their very own tree, they do get to pick out a new ornament every single year as well. So their tree always goes in their room. It just provides such a beautiful little glow in the evening when they turn it on just before bed. And then we take to decorating the rest of their room. So they'll pick out some of their favorite holiday ornaments, like some of their trees, their Jack Skellington, and my daughter likes to place her little gingerbread house from My Lie on her little table that she plays with all the time. And then at the very top, I always change out her wreath. So I love that their decor is just very simple, because then I can add a few pops of color and then we're done. So apart from the traditional candy advent calendars, I do always include activity cards. Now I couldn't find the traditional activity cards that I always use, so I did have to print some out, and I will leave the link below for you guys if you guys are interested in these. But all I did was print them out, use my laminator, and sift them through. And after that, all I did was cut them out to size so that they would fit our advent calendar this year. It's super simple. I love being able to do activities with my kids. I feel like that is what they're going to remember year after year, as opposed to just getting them little trinkets that usually end up in the trash anyways. So as you can see, this is our advent calendar this year. And every day there's a new little activity that we get to partake in as a family. So anything from giving a gift to a friend, making a type of bird feeder, creating Christmas crafts, making a gingerbread house. Every day inspires something different. And this year I also wanted to include some just fun socks, just because kids are always losing their socks. So I think that socks are just the perfect little advent calendar gift as well. So since we don't live anywhere near the snow, I decided to bring some snow into our home. These are the Hearth and Hand brand Snowballs. These are just absolutely awesome, and I feel like they sell out every single year, but they come in like 3 or 4 different sizes and in this really beautiful drawstring holiday bag, and I just keep it in this bucket, so at any time, you never know when it's coming, we are going to have some snowball fights in our home. It's always unexpected, and it's just always so much fun, and it just brings that little bit of holiday cheer into our home. So baking is another thing that we partake in basically every single year, but we definitely crank up the baking recipes during the holiday season. And my kids are just so accustomed to helping me in the kitchen that I don't really even have to tell them what is required in the recipe. They have really just got it down. And they basically get to choose whether they want to do cookies or cakes or cupcakes or bread or anything like that. And this time they chose to do the cupcakes. So they know exactly what is needed. The only thing that I really help them with is making sure that I'm the one that deals with the oven, just to keep it a lot more safe. And that's just what I feel more comfortable with. But they're the ones that pick out the batter, the colored frosting, and the sprinkles and how they want to decorate it. But it's just a lot of fun for them, and it's something that we get to enjoy together. This is perhaps one of my favorite holiday traditions, and apart from them just being able to use their creativity and create some really fun Christmas art, we get to use it as wrapping paper for their particular gifts. So it's something that I get to see, and I'm just so excited to see everything that they're able to come up with and design every single year. And it just makes it even that more special. Puzzles are something that we have lying around the house at all times, and we always get a holiday inspired one. This time we decided on two because they were actually 50% off at Hobby Lobby, but it is something that we love doing as a family, and it's just a lot of fun, and it's just the perfect amount of challenge for all of us. Of course, I couldn't leave out the traditional making of the gingerbread houses. Now, usually I end up doing the gingerbread house, and I'll usually end up getting two, one for my daughter and one for my son. But this year we ran across this one, and my children were just really, really excited to work on something like this together. And the entire kit comes with everything that you're going to need. So it's a lot of fun. It's very convenient. It's something that my kids were basically counting down the days to do until it showed up on their advent calendar. But it's just a lot of fun. And like I said, everybody gets to partake in it. Every year, I make sure to get a new holiday book to add to our collection. If you're looking for more books, I will definitely leave the link down below to all of our holiday books. But this one in particular is one that we own, but not this version. So I thought that this version was just so much fun, as it gave us something else to do besides reading the traditional story. My daughter, who is 3 years old, absolutely loved hunting all of the different little pictures, and it's just another way for us to really dissect and go through all of the pictures together. So it really was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend this book to be added to your Christmas book collection. Leave a comment down below if you too have your very own elf on the shelf at home. This is a tradition that started with my son when he turned 1 year old, and it is a tradition that has held very, very strong all of these years. Both of my children absolutely look forward to Charlie arriving at our house the day after Thanksgiving, and it is just so much fun to see them search for him every single morning. Writing or drawing letters to Santa is something that we do every year. I keep every single copy, and it's just something that I cherish every single year. No Christmas is complete for us without being able to visit with Santa. This time we were pleasantly surprised to find Santa at our trip to the antique store. So it was nice to get a couple of pictures with him while we were there. My kiddos always look forward to a brand new set of holiday PJs that they get to wear throughout the entire holiday season. Although going to the snow was something that we did every single year when we lived back in California, unfortunately, that's something that we weren't able to do this year, but we're hoping to be able to discover some really nice places out here in North Carolina. So if you do happen to live near the snow, I highly suggest that you take your children out to play. It is just a memory that is going to stay with them, and it is just something that is so much fun for the entire family to be able to experience together. Christmas time is the time for Christmas movies. This is something that we do every single week. We pick out one movie at the end of the week and we make yummy little snacks to enjoy. This year is the first year that we will not be going to a Christmas tree farm, but it is something that we look forward to every single year, just to experience the smells when it's, fresh and cold outside, being able to look at the different types of trees that you can purchase. And there's always a lot of fun activities for the kids. So if you happen to be searching for a tree, then I highly recommend going to a Christmas tree farm. And that will do it for this video. I hope that this gave you plenty of examples and inspiration for starting some of your own family traditions for the holiday season. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and remember to ring that notification bell so you're notified of when I next post a video. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you back here very, very soon.